Hey everyone, welcome to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But now let's get right in today's topic, which is regarding Polygon Matic. If we're looking across the board, we're seeing a little bit of red across the board. Obviously, one factor we do need to keep in mind is that we are in a weekend, and on the weekends, we do tend to see a little bit of a manipulation across the board. But if we're looking at the price of Polygon Matic, it is currently trading at $1.08, down 1.9% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative. We're also down 2.2% in Bitcoin and Ethereum comparative over the last 24 hours. But if we're looking at the market cap is below $10 billion, currently sitting at $9.8 billion, with the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $386.7 million. But now comes the question, what is happening with the price of Polygon Matic in the immediate short term and where we could be going as the days go by. So let's get right into it. As always, you guys know that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So you guys can see the Polygon Matic's price is moving towards the downside over the past few days, especially once we broken past this level of resistance, which I was talking about at that $1.18 mark. We went all the way up to that $1.25 mark, but never managed to stay above there. And I will explain as to why exactly that is the case and why we are seeing these type of moves. So if you measure it from that 125, we are down about 15% since then. So what is next for the price of Polygon Matic? What is the most likelihood scenario that could play out in the immediate short term? You guys know I'm not gonna come here and say we're bullish, extremely bullish in the next few days if we're not. I'm gonna tell you we're not. So right now, if we're looking at the price of Polygon Matic on the hourly time frame, like I've said, we've been on the downwards trend, especially after breaking past into the 61.8, especially above this level of resistance, as I've mentioned. But since then, the price has been in a downwards trend, which is no secret at this point. And the number one reason as to why this is happening right now is this. Just go on BTC Dominance Index and you guys can see it is looking to break out and hit a new yearly high for the BTC Dominance Index for the year of 2023. And this shows the amount of interest that is building up in Bitcoin right now. A lot of institutions are flying into Bitcoin, especially after banks are failing across the world. We're seeing more than ever banks falling and just collapsing around the world, and more interest is coming in Bitcoin than ever before. And you guys can see BTC Dominance Index is skyrocketing, which means even though the fact that Bitcoin is showing so much strength, yes, it is seeing a little bit of retracement, but one thing I want you guys to keep in mind is, look, we're still in this green zone, the 61.8, and that shows the strength Bitcoin has for itself. And even if it were to fall down to 25K mark, that is totally normal. But due to this, Bitcoin move, how Bitcoin is holding quite strong, BTC dominance skyrocketing, this is causing altcoins to melt, especially if Bitcoin sees a retracement. So if dominance stays high and Bitcoin sees a retracement, a cool off, altcoins are bleeding even harder. And obviously Polygon Matic right now is one of the coins, along with a lot of other coins across the markets. We are seeing a handful of them that is outperforming the entire markets right now, but majority are following the overall momentum. And right now, you guys cannot make this up. We are once again, retesting some crucial price levels for the price of Polygon Matic, especially if we go on the hourly time frame. You guys can see, if the price of Polygon Matic does not hold around the support line, there is a strong likelihood that we could retest that dollar support once again, especially if Bitcoin were to drop below the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. That puts us, a move of about 6.35%, which is a very likely, unless Bitcoin breaks out towards the upside and BTC dominance stays the same. I would see altcoins following the Bitcoin momentum in USD comparative, obviously not in Bitcoin comparative. So this is something I want you guys to keep in mind. There is a very strong likelihood right now in the immediate short term, if the price does not hold around this support line, we could retest that dollar mark for Polygon Matic. And obviously if Bitcoin were to drop down to 25k mark, potentially could go below that as well. But last time around we saw something very interesting play out. When Bitcoin went to $19,000, we saw Matic hold this dollar range very, very strongly, this support line. We did wick below to that 95 cents a mark, but that was just a quick wick. We never managed to stay there for too long. So we can see the importance of this support level for the price of Polygon Matic. So this is currently the scenario that's looking like for Matic. I've told you guys what my current scenario is. In order for me to get really excited, in order for me to be convinced that the bull run is starting, all-time high is coming for the price of Matic, we need to go back into this green zone, especially above that $1.56 mark, which is still a move of about, if I bring out the measuring tool for you guys, we're currently about 42% away from that range. So that is currently the scenario that's looking like for Matic. If anything were to change, we'll keep you guys updated as always. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.